Sorry. Which way do we go?
That way.
I don't want to be first. That way.
Behind the dugout. No, Deb said yes. Everyone let's go behind that. Let's go. Let's go. I'll wait with you. I'll wait with you. No, because I'm going outside. I'm sitting with my dad.
Yeah, season's going well. I think we're in a position where we're overachieving a little bit at the moment. Expectation on us was just to consolidate, effectively, beat the drop zone. I'd say we're probably in a position that's quite far away from that drop zone at this moment in time.
So wing back, 10, wing back.
The way we're going, obviously, at the moment we're kind of top four, so it'll be interesting to see how we can continue that side of things. For us, I think, as I've said all season, I think the main thing for us is just to be as close to consolidation as we can and just compete.
I mean, I'm here testing the touch it glow. The camera's on you, so this is it. It's pressure. How is it? Yeah, it's glow. Good. Play forward. Good.
FA Cup. How important is it to all your players that they're in this competition?
It's massive. It's a prestige competition, a prestigious even competition, and for us, we want to go as far as we possibly can. We want to try and get one of the bigger teams in the hat as well. So if we can get ourselves into round 3 and potentially draw a championship side, amazing. It gives us the chance to test ourselves against teams that we wouldn't really test ourselves against. Kind of league football. So
you would expect us to get results. You'd expect us to achieve points total at the higher end, and now it's kind of a mixed bag where actually we're going into games as underdogs, we're going into games as not the favourites, and just somehow kind of coming out on top. And for us it's a nice recognition that we're doing the right things. I think for Chris and myself, we always wanted to be in a position where we're always having a tactical battle just as the players are having that kind of physical battle in the game. And for us, it's always enjoyable when we come out on top.
Guys, look, well done. Sometimes you have to win ugly, sometimes you just got to get through. And look, it's not the most glorious goal there, but definitely take it. And I think the point's good. Look, you started your year off with 3 points. Now you need to maintain and push through. Right? January only gets harder, and now need to push through that next level and push that barrier even more. Same thing here is, guys, you've got through. You've got your 3 points. Right? You can ask for it. Well done.
I'm George Hunt. I'm the goalkeeper for Bristol Rovers WFC.
I'm going to say pinks.
No,
down there.
it.
All right, pick one.
George on 3. 3, 2, 1.
I'm not very nice. Have you not figured that out by now? I'm actually a little bit of Please, sir, can I have more? Are we swapping?
When I first joined, we were training at Lockleys. We trained twice a week. So the difference from then to now is crazy. Now we're connected with the men's team. We train regularly at the quarters. We also train at SCS College, so we've got access to so many more facilities. Being connected with the men gives us so much more support. We now train 3 times a week, gym session. We have constant meetings, we have constant backups, we have nutritionists, we have so much support from the staff, and yeah, it's going really, really well.
Oh, did you see that knee slide?
Back in the knee slide?
Yeah, that was like a slide into a catch.
She's giving Elvis.
I felt like the cool kid at school, at the school disco. Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible to play in a stadium for a starter, and it to be connected to the men, so that's where the men play week in, week out. It's brilliant. The pitch is fantastic. We've gone from playing in parks or onto rented out Astros to playing in a stadium, so that's a privilege in itself. And it also gives us space to try and gain a fan base, which we are doing really, really well. So it is a space for for us to enjoy, to feel the professionalism, and also for the fans to come and see what we do.
I think it's the same thing that we've always tried to do, is that inspiration for the next generation. We want to inspire as many young players as possible, whether they're male or female, and that's obviously what the community trust do. And you have young lads that kind of look up to the men's first team, and you have young girls that do that. But we want to be able to kind of inspire more younger females to love the club, love what we do, love how Bristol Rovers as a club operates, and become lifelong supporters. That's the name of the game, really.
It's really funny, like when I was younger, I didn't actually have any role models. There were no females, in my opinion, or that I knew of, that I could look up to. I just enjoyed football. And I mean, if I had to pick like just a player that was really well known and that everyone wanted to be like, was like Messi. But for me, if I had to pick a goalkeeper, even now it would be like Joe Hart, someone with a big household name playing for England. But when it comes to the female side of it, there weren't any for me. And I think that's the difference nowadays. Like now we have those role models. Now some of us are being those role models for the younger generation. So it's so important, because if I'd have had that growing up, it could be a completely different story.
Obviously, we're not attached to the community trust anymore, so it becomes a little bit more difficult to really push the community aspect. However, we know their support is still just as much there as it should be, and that's how we're going to kind of push the club forward.
Fans bring in publicity brings in funding, and funding gets us what we need to push further. And it's also sharing memories that we make with the fans. We recently played up at Aston Villa. We were away, we were an hour and a half away, but we brought more fans than they did. And they made the game. They kept us going through the hardest points of the game, celebrating with them after, even though we didn't get a great result. It didn't matter, because we were supported by so many people and they cared. And to be able to share that with fans, it just makes moments like that even more special.
The aim and the 5-year plan when we set up in 2019 was to get to National League football. And it was to grow the club, to have a wider community aspect, and have as much opportunity moving forward as it possibly can. We knew that for the community trust, it would be the glass ceiling for them. Just from a financial standpoint, it's hard to run a football club under a charity when you are paying players and stuff like that. So that's always going to be difficult. I think we've shown that we can do a brilliant job on a really tight shoestring budget. There's 18 of us, which probably seems excessive, but actually when you think and break it down into what everyone does and their own jobs, it makes so much sense. And that's probably why our support network's so good, why we can bring in the players that we do.
It's brilliant. We all get on like a house on fire, considering as well that we're a pretty new team that got formed in pre-season. So in the summer, we haven't been a unit for that long, but you wouldn't know it. We all get on so well. The fun we have, the energy we put in, we pick each other up. We'll tell each other if things aren't good enough. So we're there to make each other better.
It's nice. Weekend off. Unbelievable. Look how nice we are.
The feel within the group of the girls and with all the staff as well is just so positive. We all get on, and I don't think we would be achieving what we're achieving if we didn't all have that kind of unity.
That volunteer staff is crucial to us, and we wouldn't be where we are without them. Like I said, just gives us a next level of support that many clubs over there, right down in the depths or way up in the heights, don't really have access to. And I think that's the thing I'm most proud of is we've built a nice little family network of staff, and everyone's on the same wavelength and everyone's doing the same thing to make sure that we push the club forward.
I think if we keep on the trajectory we're on now and the funding keeps coming in and the hard work keeps going in from the players, from the staff, from the men's side of it, from the owners, we could go all the way. I don't see why not. It's all about commitment to the cause, and we've done so well in the 5 years we've been around, so why not push even further in the next 5 years?
Mate, that is fucking class for me, man. On the gas!
You've just done something unbelievable, all right? And I'll just take stock on what you've just achieved, all right? First time in history for this club. For us, we've just obviously booked ourselves a ticket up at Villa Park. You've just gone toe-to-toe with the top 3 side in Tier 3, and you've shown that you're better than us. Hey, I want it loud, all right? Like I said, we celebrate these moments. Family on me, family on 3, 1, 2, 3!